Emilia Clarke recently expressed her feelings of being hurt and really upset during an appearance on Late Night with Seth Meyers. She was promoting her new espionage series, Ponies, on Peacock. The Emmy nominee recalled reading an article where David J. Peterson, the linguist for Game of Thrones, was critical of her Dothraki pronunciation. Clarke shared, "I put so much energy into learning Dothraki, but the creator of the language, I read in an article, said I was bad at Dothraki. I was like, what bro, it's not real, it's not a real language. I can't be bad at it because me saying it on TV, that's how it goes honestly. I was so hurt, and then really upset." However, Peterson later clarified to Entertainment Weekly that Clarke might have misunderstood his comments. He acknowledged that Clarke's Dothraki was somewhat unsteady on the show, but this was intentional for her character, Daenerys Targaryen, who was not a native Dothraki speaker. Peterson explained, "I think Emilia may have misunderstood what I said because I've never criticized her Dothraki. Why would I? Her character was never supposed to speak it like a first language, so she never had to be perfect at it." He further elaborated, criticizing any imperfections in her Dothraki performance would be like criticizing Colin Firth for stuttering in The King's Speech. It would be entirely missing the point. In fact, grammatical and punctuation errors were built into many of her Dothraki lines, and these were included in the audio recordings I made for her. For this very purpose, Emilia Clarke did a fine job with Dothraki in that she was portraying a character who, through incredible hardship, is forced to learn a language she's never heard before and eventually becomes functionally fluent in the manner of a non-native speaker, and in a relatively short amount of time. It's unclear which interview Clarke read where Peterson allegedly criticized her accent. In a 2017 interview with Rolling Stone, Peterson mentioned, "It's always funny to me to hear Emilia Clarke speak Dothraki, of course. Her character is not supposed to be fluent, and it really sounds not fluent. It's great for her character. She understands and she can speak. She just doesn't sound quite right." Peterson also praised Clarke's efforts in a 2019 Vanity Fair interview, saying, "Emilia, thank you for everything you did. You're non-native, yet fluent Dothraki always sounded very nice, so well done." Clarke starred in all 8 seasons of Game of Thrones, and earned 4 Emmy nominations for her role as Daenerys. She recently told the New York Times that she is not interested in returning to the fantasy genre, stating, "You're highly unlikely to see me get on a dragon, or even in the same frame as a dragon, ever again."